eti yensha senafe yemo enkomo sisi ni yenhwe se omano se na besi akọ ede amaye Ghana ayam ni nyina dia omano sabi ya dia enye obi adia eti Ghana de ebasi ya na akoye enibre eni enije nko a ene ekoso opanyina ye fe no Dr. Sumo Kwaten Fuku ye MP communication member opanyini ababedu Joseph la NDC communication member nso wa Joseph no makwaba
yeja
na bom ti say
nyame adom ho ye pa na so
nyame adom bibi ekoye de
nyame adom
nobody ase they say appointment da be na beba na aja yanka was
wompa
okay
onna bibia shene se institutional man kwan se the officer obetumi abeka no na otumi abo adwuma no
okay
antidio
be ka se mu wadaruma
babia ye do betu bia Ghana ye resum nti ye hwe nim se
okay
se kasa enko prapra Frasta House kwa ibeko
okay omampanyini ne 3 months ya obaye 1 minute wasesena wa omampanyini government city
yeah me nasi bio na menda ashofo na menchia the president of the republic menchia na bede chim se oni Mahama na mom ye bompa se yami be adum na obeka yansem afa menchia the Ashanti regional minister honorable Dr. Frank Amokuhene papa wa ba Santema mama the whole world etia Santema nka esanse ya wasted 8 years yanya development bi wa Santema na yenyina ye wa Santema yenim se Ghana we greater Ghana se Accra Kumasi second largest city na
greater Kumasi
yes it was said to me enya in temper for but we have wasted some 8 years ayanya she de edija omumpo omantu anwi na obae oma wa ye bebre me gidi se what Asante first I say
yeah
ye be ye ho adwuma awo yenya mrebe ma ye be chirichiri no ma ye ba be through the Asante first I betumi I mean a lot of no betumi apie na ye hu the normal ye wa Asante Mahama
okay
as a tourist grandpa oba you can
yenhwe emampanyini na yina
Omampenyi 3 months now what I think say 7th of January 1960. So far we share oye campaign and I say ye launching manifesto now segmented the promises no e bia my timelines or my 14-day promises no my 120-day promises. I'm say 14-day promises was to nominate for parliamentary approval and cabinet ministers and I want say for failure. We share 120-day in so almost 70 to 80% has been achieved. And I think it's on call. We have info analytics or more Soviet Maya between. Yes, just up to 7th April. Dear Dan says the whole country is behind the president, and so far so very, very good. Thank you very much.
Okay. But I say you know Joseph Laya NDC communication team member na yate say ono so. Yamna kwaba na wachire omampanyi ne boso miensa obedi no. Wa assessing on the performances ya waye de ebo man no ma menko na mene yewura Dr. Solomon Kwaten Fuku NPP communication member so eni nko papa mpacho makwaba na pom te say
adomene mpaibo
everybody ase pacho bom kakra me na yente wonkanie madaruma Nancy na MPP ba mu say yewura Bantima MP Bantima asenso boache mihu na nabi mihu chama wuntumi mihu yamampanyi abedachi dada ba omiamu nyina bai ijanu to ne ade ne omampanyi ne 3 months ya wadi 2 minutes maminti wadaruma
good mamincha o cherish
midasi
as an introduction also MPP communication team member no
okay
I'm not a communication team
okay
member. I'm a social commentator. I speak.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Wherever it goes, I always let it go.
Okay. So, that's a powerful connection.
I don't scheme.
Okay.
No, I don't scheme towards this. Good. I think I'm penning a D can buy the Wasan baby. I started Bonajuma, which is okay. Never been at least. You can do everything one day. But then correction is mama for a TS and say when this is Ashanti region, on top of many people, development, that notion must always be corrected because NDC has a stronghold. It's a voter region and some part of the northern regions stronghold now. They should tell us the development of a change Ashanti region. They should tell us where they get a lot of votes. They should tell Ghanaians the kind of development or a change the development in the Ashanti region. No, I'm not saying that. Just when you compare the two, say because the voter region is stronghold, Ashanti region is stronghold for MPP. MPP becomes someone here Ashanti region. Into regional minister by Nebe developer. Then you ask yourself, the voter region now almost over 80% now. What is the state of development in that area?
Okay.
And then the scanty development now, who can you attribute those development?
Okay.
So that is one thing. Then if you ask me, say assessment of a President Obama in the first 90 days, whatever days. One here, you not being fair to the president because 90 days and yet would be a broker na I think say na a broker would be na enyini. And you know, normally politicians now have 90 days, 100 days, whatever days. Once what me assemble the team na be an initial adi hu odi to join there. You should allow him to operate. Okay. But the only nema makum you know be a hard junior say. So what abontene for almost 8 years now about power. Once I was abontene, you see, policies, new programs, how person you know. Adaji say, nka uba ene na obeye.
Okay.
Into uba de nka you don't need committee ni commission before they advise you to go and do A or B because what if you there. And also as a president, and to if you there, what to do near me.
Okay.
Such a way say it's like say upese ubisi down. Emma Oire Dachi. I'm just using as an example.
Yes.
So basically Emma Oire. Now Abu Hunina Uba and yet free now some friends Ebusia Force or Meti Committee work on for service Dynama. Because once I would chance and I'll copy Balo. Now to the committee and commissions. One thing about a judge, or say a general seminar.
Yes,
and we know
for donation.
The donations are on course. As I said, they are on good course. It's good. A Ghana for you should buy. So be much trainer, your boy. Until you quay year, your bonsa.
Okay.
Ubu will be cry, we need be cry, and so. Me, mammy, we are friends. Yeah. It's about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 15th year, but because he said, and penny for the bar, we once I can say about who will be so about or before so you know be bigger crap. So the bois a busia. Sana Ghana for you to buy tea. Until the amount for a donating as a phone is very good, but the political twist now air corner is not healthy for the country.
Are there anything?
Oh, say political twist na MPP at back. No akoko in the NDC about no akoko in there. Then you see say independent could do it. A man for who natural. All of us have to come together, and then if we are to support and help them to rebuild, we support and help them to rebuild. In times of grief, in times of difficulties, now the division by political party belongingness na se formula ayana
and it's anka omunyanka mum koye one donation for anase
be ya ti
committee
penny for regional minister at we he has been doing well or the floors, but at least we can give him some plus. Say this is the account be donating it the infant.
Okay,
irrespective of your background, you donate. At the end of the day, no what to didn't say amount for donated to do say and a day abba. It's like Obama sorry I'm Methodist Church. I have a copy. Yeah, boy for there. We don't donate say Mr. Law Eddie 1,000 and they buy when I do it buy all the same envelope. You don't write anything on it. You all put them together. Now you two didn't say you boy for there no this. Then committee decide what they want to use the money to.
Okay.
For. Basana Ubi a winni be no be a ubi in a crowd. Nobody feels big, nobody feel bad, and that is the only thing I think. Say other than that, almost you know be a dear say be a show.
Okay.
Solidarity among my concern. In your Maya me bumpire and say donations na se for no you know. Enkodi selfish people be and so na omo de beye adwuma pa never boa omo ankasa rebuilding na omo so be sua bibia free the see anymore na ebi ebi be see bi mo kra ejade ontim ka say enship but be see bi ma the intensity na se for no bia e be ba for na bibia ayeka
me da se yewura ye Dr. Solomon Kwatin Foku MPP social commentator and opinion no adi enkomo facha me say me miss code social commentator social commentator mo facha me okay ti social commentator ye hwe empanyfo a ma fan say enema ekoso manimu eblan people dis atnase no we can we aka no no jemfifina afi we da tuye na wa straight no na aboa na papa yi oyenti onye MPP ni mo facha me point of corrections madam as papa yakobon chira say ama mesawi Joseph mamemla wona yen hwe we CCI petition ya amanfo de koma empanyin say wonyi eye chief justice ya metoko no emfiri ho no man 10 days aso ono so the petitions eko sima enum yenti wadaroma sa de bi kura se nkan hunya omampanyin nya na ba menye na dwuma na dadea Lemiti wadaroma ono omampanyin ya adwen
me da se bio me gisi se ye buo man no ye the constitution na ye buo man no na say the constitution no ese aka under article 146 I think kind clause in the every 6 economy clause 6 economy is very clear the processes amigidi say president the writing he's just following the constitution so me the petition cause these are the things I see say enkoye ewo constitution the part of constitutional creation the chief justice of Ghana na me feel say me a citizen na processes is that na me the petition kwa president ntumi nka say oh o petition na o de aba no it's not meritorious say me follow process if we follow the process now by the end of the day now there's no prima facie that is being able to establish against the chief justice, then we are okay. We have done the process is ongoing, but for now I think none of them has breached any constitution. He received the petition, I think 3 of them, and then the appropriate thing is to refer to the Council of State, and he has done that. He has given. But
I'm for questions. I didn't know what they or question your mammy to come no the to social media. Now 3 members of the petitions by went to me my young show petitions now up to now you gonna phone when you pass me secret on Monday a petition and police be my okay,
so the process is clear. The process is referred to the Council of State. But we are a bull mine, and government has to communicate.
Okay.
Government in communication just said the president has received 3 petitions and has referred
from individuals.
Yes, and has referred it or the Mark Council of State say the constitution Article 146 ekano.
Okay.
The government they didn't make specific say of a dansu and I say Joseph La and I say doctor and they did petition the buy. Okay. Do you understand? So to be for Ghanaians to follow, Anna omu issue statement say this is what is happening. The American, but they didn't indicate in Kofo omu say the constitution can and omu I don't think there's no any breach in there.
But say edika social media and sana according to your to kono say social media no hu say bibisa ekwa so mampanyi say amanfo bi a petition say yini.
No, there was a official statement. He's not supposed to be notified. Government was communicating to the public, not the Chief Justice, and Chief Justice is a member of the public. Fine.
And then they call committee no one call.
No, he didn't. The government was not given the merit of the petitions. They were just telling, Ghana for say na baby. This is coming from government that president are receiving petitions in
okay.
They have referred it. No details was given.
Okay.
Say the constitution can until the Chief Justice, in fact, writing a letter to request for that petitions. Ono momna ocho letter ni no or leak it to public social media before even reaching the president. But the president, reached the committee, the Council of State before they issued the statement. And I think, we are all at the same page. The president is following the Constitution, and it's also right. Say, Chief Justice, under the Constitution, they have given him the opportunity to respond preliminary. Now, Ansana Yatwasu. Until Onusu didn't respond, till let's see what the committee will be able to do. Right now, it's up to the committee to establish, and the committee, mind you, right now we have a former Chief Justice who is part of the committee. I think he's a chairman or something.
Sophia Kufu.
Yes. So let's see what will come out. It is the Constitution that we are all following. There's no way I can bring my petition and there's merit in the petition and the president will just dump it somewhere.
But Zakobasi will not support the majority of committee members support said can be
I am saying that is what the Constitution says.
Okay. But
whether I am member of that committee or whatever, it doesn't matter.
It would be the same. I was saying if you ever say be a war and a Oka committee no one and the CBR for Adrian Chebla, sema petitions here by Yentie Omu and I say mameno and Kosunya Juma. I didn't know Becca.
To me, I think you are looking for my opinion, right?
Yes.
I think I don't know what is in the petition, but I think the woman, the Chief Justice, has not carried herself well. I'll give you instances.
Why?
Things that matters on the public. She ignored it. I can give you instances. You pass
LGBTQ.
Yes. Do you remember?
Yes.
And the Constitution said send it to the president. Now, individual, and so at the petition, lawsuit across Supreme Court. It took God knows when before she was able to empanel. At a point, they were even telling the whole world, say, the Chief Justice is not in the country. So if she's not there, nothing can happen. They can't empanel people to look into those matters. A parliament, people sponsored with their money. Meanwhile, there was some problem in parliament. Do you remember in the last parliament?
Yes.
Where the speaker had declared certain seat vacant. Afenyo Markins took the case to court. It was even Friday. He took it to court on Friday around 9 to 10. By 2 p.m., there were 5-member panel to look into those matters. So when you sit down and analyze all these things, it looks as if the judicial system that is supposed to be independent enough for both everybody to be able to go there and say, okay, this is my case, look into this for me, it becomes something. Do you remember? And another case, this president removal of the Auditor General, do you remember?
Yes.
Somebody took it to court. It took how many years before that case was adjudicated? Do you understand? These are some of the things. Me, I don't have anything personal against her, but I'm looking at her work. Looking at her, she's not. She looks so like she's.
And you know, who is a political bias?
Yeah, she exhibited that, and I'm very, very surprised. Do you understand? I was very, very surprised.
But Omampeni can say before say na 1 year Omampeni na Obon talk say Chief Justice enye fair. Enti unya sure say she never
mentioned Chief Justice. She said Judiciary.
But so on when
when we say Judiciary, he's the head, all right.
Okay, yes.
Maybe.
But say
when she was please, when they were educating on the 2020 petition, she was not Chief Justice. Are you aware? Yes. So when you say Judiciary, and he talked about unanimous, he was not even part of. So it couldn't be this woman.
For this woman.
And so, I think that it is the law that we are following.
Okay.
If any, I don't know what is in the petition. If any evidence of wrongdoing has been established against the woman through the petition, I don't think nobody has done anything. The laws are clear. In fact, the president has to suspend her before they go into the details of the matter. And I think the president should follow to the ladder these issues to ensure that the Constitution is not breached. Because I am a member of the public, I have some my grievances, and I have clear evidence against the Chief Justice. I have brought it, and the president cannot sit on it. The law didn't say 146 clause 6 never said the president should sit on those matters and throw it into the dustbin. So I think everybody is following the constitution. The president is also not above the law.
Okay, that's Joseph. Yane Dr. Enzo Eninkomo. Doc, Oshe Yamame Tokunu issue Yabaya as a social commentator within being Simu or to bossy Etia Fanina, the one so named Danko Padama Mafaho. Petition I could do 10 days in Nassau. We expect to say in the free mama, the outcome of it.
The outcome, they also we can't preempt.
Okay.
Because and yes, nowadays,
yeah.
That is not me no.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. When you look at the 1992 Constitution, that is 146 clause 6, it's to 10. It's required for so utimi Chief Justice.
Okay.
Petition beba na President Aboichire Diama on phone comma or near for be discussed there or ne
Council of State
be discussed but the committee can be setting here 2 Supreme Court judges any other 3 members
okay.
Free lawyers and also judges or Council of State members we are Aboichire Diama president not take the decision but so say Emraka Krema is soon kakra. I'm not a lawyer, but I remember saying me law kakra bio KN University 98.
Okay.
The other kind say law of equity in common law. See be share. I tell you when the two meet now, the law prevails and also equity prevails. And yet your name in our but in an effort.
Okay.
Emran betimi aba, but there be a common sense with all respect must prevail.
Okay.
So when you are president our country fortunately if you have absolute majority our parliament and then you are in control of the executives.
Okay.
Now we make an attempt, it makes sense in free, but we make an attempt say you want to control the judicial because that's how ordinary people will say it.
Okay.
So by assessing the whole astronomy, also the guy can say biasness will not say for moving to assessment for the above. Meaning that the 3 arms of government, you are in charge of the 3.
Okay.
And it's very dangerous for the Ghanaian young democracy I practicing. Very, very dangerous. Because because
better results.
I can't say so when you're better, but one casa walk on. You said the way that you have those things in your back of your mind. Onuntina in the wisdom of Aban Bakuno Tremuko or they all pay public prosecutors or whatever you call him.
Kisejabi
Or Kofa. Bakuno of the bar first, Matiamidu, you know the background. The second one is so fun because you know the background, you know what he's been doing. Sometimes the public, you know, to play to the gallery to relieve the fears of the people. So to the mission, that's why I heard the say, now because Emrano system, and near be a way, and some ranitia. And near me be a Mampeni ASCCR. Emranitia say, oh, before we be a Juma legally, no apply near Fanon was that year Juma. Emranit was a Mampeni, only right say, we in it. But one man, chief of staff, a strong cat agent of where the I need cry ye, Auditor General Eddie. You understand it? It is okay. So we Emrani say dear, and you'll be able to say running interpret all the laws to the latter. Who interpret Ghana laws to the latter, the country will come to a standstill. Sometimes the common sense has prevailed.
Okay.
It won't say, if we bet my Bonibia, no bet maybe Bukrana, what crepa, if you won't say, I cry, you know, channel some sincere tribal sentiment at the bank crown into yen down play. Religious sentiment at the yen down play. The nature and see any panicity and tea. Yan here, the Yen Bantino. You bet you not so cry yen yabotre.
There's a man who can also
the beer, the common sense prevail unless there was special interest. Only politicians be. Ubitimi ye demonstration no be able to police for key and na se for money we muna enka wo interpret pa such ways in act no nka ni punishment pa utum se nka son demonstration bi a chema wuntumi akoye lead demonstration ubon so de na police for na tenasi yamafo ye ba chire ni yi na momo na bi am se ubon se vama woni we mu ay demonstration etro bi nka emra na betuma twe ni pakro ba wo twe obi aso wie na chire wie ni be kese a then it doesn't make sense.
Oh yes I do.
Oh yes I do. So you should alternative.
Okay.
And that is my worry. Says President Tenauka say I'm running a day ban and run a day ba. No Ghanaians no say Ghanaians no say o comment ne will be where you can cry we and actually say what say we need to deal the justice system. Now you purge, you reset.
Okay.
Into the reset agenda, who are you bringing?
And that's your question.
You understand it?
Yes.
It is so more. Justice to the wood names uncle for by in a be bread the enemy was your must handle be very, very well. Numerous few ways and come to handle very, very well. Nyabutre Emma who has a private the Juma.
Okay.
So because I've done put my for crime be brave, so I resolve side we are anchor fat of your name. Look, what are Ghanaians looking out for now? Ghanaians are looking at for more for they're looking at say King can almost say 7 cities. It's my battery cities among near man and the bus school fees na phone obetimetua fuel prices bit my way need those kind of money in a bit me. That should be your ultimate focus. No one hear na power na your there. Say more majority so tie Samijan fee gold no gold board one when young queen was a pass and son or rise parliament up and Palmujina so pass. Just when you have the majority say you can even preempt and as with me DBC. Now
I quite say be will come about to know better say
a panisana you have to be extra
doctor
careful.
Yes, you na e dey na ma ehubo mo say abawe di we buy. Eti amane breso de ne wo se opekwan bi so na onu ankasa ewe se whatever for ba se bebetimi aboa no anase etise wada roma
onum se Africa na se Ghana ne we mu na de institutions no giant institutions ni nyina se institutions no obia operate ni we ya ebe ye diama o mampeni kura se your mama kura se obit my eduma.
Okay.
The truth must always be told. You have saboteurs. If you cry, baby, I will TV. Minimum has a structure in there, but only one more out no more. Who feel comfortable. I don't interest all my canon anyway. You understand it? Yes, so those things are there. But oh yeah, be extra careful.
Okay.
Be extra careful without causing any way to other people.
Okay.
So one here ni sa. Ene me de be ba chire no emwa nti media me na metu o mampanin foa ke ka kire sa ba bi onam na e hotro
onya botre
e hotro de e ke nyina say petition ba enkofo na mo tenase committee or setting your non-setting committee whatever he tells them that's what they do. Me no tena da be no hu say council of state o mampanin di bibi ba council of state yes o tufu e ma bontene de ba hu say da be no mo de ba or say council of state o amna fa man to jai
that.
You understand it?
Yes.
They all become part and parcel of the government. So you tell them you opposition can say we do you take committee or sometimes we direct them.
And I know who Muntimin can't show and say one opportunity and that's all can under him to I had to favor on one
master and yes a favor. A come on, you Obi Oya Council of State member Onyemesi pursue a shape for the back papa ope tax waiver ope we am uncle for ope see develop room we didn't know cotton in no the kind of Nabeka. You say greediness in Yamaka crowd we moon as if we basa we are no credit on head then so you with me up.
Okay.
By me there in short there the mechanic say oh so teeth break. Look at the positive side of the judiciary. For the first time in the history of Ghana, Uko mikrom pechi, yesi koto. Uko hatasmaso ha, Yes, equal to her. Oko Acheampong, yes, equal to her. Oko, look at the way I'm bringing justice close to the people. It says, oh, someone found Cocoto, a one found, yes, a Unyako to Fanco. System Nina, look at a year, Oko RCC, a dead from Siama, appeal court judges for the Judiciary, and they have seen a lot of improvement.
Okay.
We need to see any beji or no near 12 amana konini. But how be you will influence they are now demoralize or mokakrebia. To become a Supreme Court judge, let alone a Chief Justice, to become a Supreme Court judge, at least 15 years back with good standing. And in your from one son of the Supreme Court judge, and ye giant man, yenny numra. Commentators na sifu ina na ye tre ya dwene e ki to bi tre ma me no na ma me na anye ni say na we ni say I tell you who born dog they are people of they until from my Lord Bible me can Lord but how me from your address of my Lord yes ben den koran kete radio 7 radio asa ina ma we toku no ina we ni say no manu kra be manu be from me timinka you understand it ye best straight. There is certain agenda. Yet the minor songs are your two abamawa, Yankasa Omani, the Achos Tikafa. Oh, bow 4 years, no, Ube Prasui, and many Panoan helm. Look at the priorities of the people. Okay. Look at the priorities of the people. And yes, I'm not power near David Riba. MPP, power your mood at a point in time will be a can be power your mood because power no about them. And power be and carry. But I dare some Bissino. I dance and be seen opposite say okra na ho asem
say na see
e bia to see e na obeti wachi
asem
kutie wachi asem wo na host program na wo na yes na but see the things we think say they are selling tie kan wantia obetimi do power e be twa faso ampa amanfo na petition any akọ universities ni bia amanfo de Vice Chancellor's call to be no would be a so and not the winning by the say fisherman be among for actually no because we find yet. But boss, tell the president and then penny for say baby now a whole true. Okay. You can win, but you laugh at the wrong side of your mouth at appropriate. But
that's say Eba Dr. Sumo Kwatin Fuku, a social commentator, Unyam Fuso Shusua. Is a biano a beam because on only party biafa and Tinema born mine and what church there. It is a dead or come as I come and I pay beam at the Amainano. You say when Yaji means for comment by making canning at the amount na Bryan. Joe, my memory in Trosso. You in team for Joe, see a Rayan Yakofano. Yeah, you can say, let's just get it forward in the court. Justin could be our secretary at the MPP at that on Facebook wall. Papai cocaine and semi say $350 million cocaine bust near the Adima wine. Yenin como, we know also evidence. And my say Abano Cram and Penfay Vatino. First, quite chief for Subekan was one of the cans will be invited near the idea. Simana meaning como young Shasadi particular. Yes, a bit Yabachino. And I said, oh, can not a political talk for be as a Senamuyan Dadano and webinar also. As a revenue or twaso. Okay,
Menda Sibiona Minkase doc Kakrebina Midi County and said, Vigili said, and cry and I say, be original crown be a pet. A ton debia a needs that is financial needs. He also need legal needs. Say bibi tuna or court that they will expedite, they will follow the due process. And say when you scan it tamwaha and I said the old here ya man na when you say no say be or court say me amete me come for now they are skewing things against me. It won't be fair. So the president has the distance, the power of the people to ensure say BBI okay, and in this case, I think he's just following the law. Now say the law and say on breach here. Madika mama instances one. I don't think. I think.
I saw
oh yeah, I understand. Yes, I'm saying that. I'm not saying, but was it is on difficult path. I'm saying that.
But just advice.
Yeah, I'm just. Of course, I understand.
Also, go to say former president, or maybe called
of course.
For the same situation, but of smoothly.
Of course, it depends on the situation.
Because for now,
right now.
For now, the amount for one need the or man economy.
Yeah.
You see, I know. Don't know. Sell my ever form. By 90 days, no answer someone patient papa client. But be a the end of the year, and I say a fear chum, not fear, but into a panel, how I never see air called the warrior and other day. By economy minister, the team now, and near my emphasis come in the panel, the Nino, when you have been free, and can basically matter.
I'm saying that he's doing what he has to be done, and I can tell the link between going to court and then the economy.
Okay.
Yeah, and you said the former government functionaries have amassed a lot of illegal wealth. Yeah, pay through ORA to get all of them. But you can't get it, say, high discourse. You have to take it through court system, legal system.
Okay.
And if the court, now some people can decide to frustrate it just because they believe some people put them there and all that. You know what will happen? You're not going to get what you're looking for.
So, so it means you bring people who will not frustrate you.
We are looking at those who will be fair. Once Georgina would buy no. NDC was on power.
So it means that you have to sack this somebody to bring those who will not frustrate you.
No, I'm just tying to what you said.
As soon as that notion comes in, it means that you are planting people who you think will favor you. And law must say by na general public can say, oh, we mudi. Until I can say you can do, but they have to be extra careful.
Of course, that because one I understand.
One institution Ghana for GDA kakra omuye court any military.
Yeah.
The aka kakra no. Say anhwe yi ne ho no so no. Ekoye say we a lawyer for we are judges ni MPP ni ebenya case on fan court obetwan ma MP NDC fruits and some of their court.
Yes.
We also betwan ma you and ebesa
and I think the public is also not certified with this Chief Justice or research that has been done. And I bring you in the academy, you know what I'm saying. And more to the point, you know, the process he even used to appoint certain 5 judges is also part of the petition. I'm telling you.
The publicness of money, you know,
this is my opinion. It's not in the petition.
So
it's not my research. You can check. I can give a research that was conducted. The Judiciary, they think the Judiciary is biased. The public is saying that 90%.
Since when?
Oh, I will get you there. I'll send it to you.
Since when the Judiciary is biased?
I'm saying that there was a research. Do you believe in the research?
Yes, I'm not biased. Because yes, I'm not biased.
Oh, how? You are doing your work. The Constitution created. Just be fair. I've given you one instance.
You have your markings. Yes, speaker.
Yes, I just give that
force vacant.
Yes.
What they call court 9 a.m.
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
2 na
that was what happened.
Patches the Senate tenese. That time I know what you so man paying na go for president. Na say oh and a shema side
I don't know.
Okay, well,
they are supposed to be independent. They are not supposed to scam to any. I think that we are all Ghanaians, right? Whether you are MPP or you are CPP or you are independent minded like my boss here, Doctor.
Yeah.
We are all Ghanaians, and Ghana is at heart, right? And TBB or Yebiano, Ghana first, right? It is not wrong for somebody to see any evidence of some plain landing with narcotics and money laundering. Now what can happen? But when you want to talk about it, now we are Ghanaian. That's a be can make security service or report to Achromu. That would be my first point of call. Now my catch room say, look, this ABC, this is my facts. Until we investigate it, until me China investigation outcome in Mar, then I will do a follow up and make sure that it is done. More so when I am a member of parliament, and not just that. Also, what a ranking member, Defense and Interior Committee. It means that me pull some power, and I have access to national security. I even have access to the president. Every MP in this country have access to the president. They make a notice. But when I get all these facts, me na say facts, no evidence, then I rush to the media. And all media houses that this man, this reverend, has been to, ya bona say, please, who evidence I would cast some way because a good Ghana hunfin, a wahifa. Has he been able to give anything?
But so evidence and repel yaba.
Repel no a BBC anti in China, then in Iran and all the evidence that would be bogus. You know that would be bogus. This is the right time. And it's all evidence and power. This is the right time you have to provide this. More so when the president has instructed, say you investigate thoroughly, and they've invited you to come and help with the investigation. What are we going to investigate? Say we a security person, knock up any BNI, any other people, no. They don't investigate without in tune for your evidence. What are they going to investigate? Just because in tune for your on the 31st of on the 1st, on the 31st of March, or die one day adechi on the 1st. Wakojina be bia kase o wa hu se plane bia be land nti ya friend can say o mo carry na community we should go and investigate. Meanwhile, no, you've not provided anything. And they are calling you citizen of Ghana, a reverend for that matter. You have a followers, and you know you are a Ghanaian. Apart from the fact that we are MPP politician, I hope say o go abide things. You are a Ghanaian first. And Bryan Acheampong, the my evidence and investigate who say and up to now has he brought anything? And the process is that you are invited one back. They have to go through the speaker because you're a member of parliament. That's what the standing orders and the constitution of Ghana says. Go through the speaker. Now, the speaker will now give the go-ahead. When you call him, he refuses to come. Then you go to court and get a court warrant and get him arrested. And that's exactly what they have done. And in this case, now he has been arrested. He will now follow interrogation. Tell us your evidence. Tell us the evidence that you think they were money laundering in this country. There were narcotics. You know how narcotics is in the world. And you know, can when you know my evidence, na interrogate, na find why your evidence about you we protest. You do be court. Government will take the attorney general will take him to court so that the court, you know, lying against the state. You know what the consequences are. They make a notice. Until that is what is going to happen. Say yaba opposition. Until you go buying a fee, now you fire hundi, now you can't say mungus. Up to now, oh, he has no facts. If this man has any facts, are you of truth in the matter he's talking about? By now, because media house been Ambono, Joy FM, all the big, your platform. I think you have even called him. Has he brought anything? Until who chance your fence or opponent that on every. And the evidence about and they say
so see the rightful time. No?
The rightful time is when is the right? It means that you are lying. Yes, of course, and I think there's the rightful time. No or chance and to say no penny there and the state and so I won't quite say mutuye then a chill because who go be a home thing. Me am who go me home thing. In case some person cover being here now the world no all the world countries or be say imported cocaine on fire. It destroys my reputation. Ibrahim Traoré shame. Meanwhile, you are lying. It's not true. They make a note. And I think the laws should take its course. And also evidence or the bar. One for evidence being bar, he goes to the court, and the court will determine whether say bejano say yen caution na jana na say yen dinasem na yen fanantum. And you so and yen follow the law. I think there's nothing we can do now because Nipani are bona or be oh mind when you na frena oh massa. In fact, minority for no more evidence be and to team penny for or more John Darko numne yeah lawyer John Darko. Munyina kasano they never come and say be all the evidence be about. They be at the right time. When is the right time? Meanwhile, who can and you know I don't think there's any big deal here. Let him come and prove it. Who alleges must prove it. He's not above the law. In fact, say Obio mind have been including the president. You are not above the law. We are all under the law. We are equal. And this way, parliamentary, the process has been followed. And say warrant, and so we are court warrant. You are called and to now I expect say MPP for or more level-headed will not go and be massing up at the BNI officer or be harassed because your man opportunity and also on opportunity until the end of the day. And I think is the right thing to be done to save Ghana's image, and I think is the right thing to do. Thank you.
Okay, but Osha send Yabapa in team for Joe per information only nya and I'm some you will say yes that time crown off international airport where Brana Latino enya Jumachi we say Prince ni bi ties essay kwana omo fix pictures bi a money ba bontina that day say if say bia we ni na so a e be na nkem sa this outcome you say bibi say na koso
boss whether I don't know about that whether there was light out or there was no light out when him said in dum light okroma whether there was light out is still not evidence. He still has evidence.
But they can't say any evidence. But if you time on kind sending light
until on the car say light was off, or has the airport company airport company came to tell that there was light out? Said the same allegations now. Anna.
Yes.
Anna.
Yes.
Had they taken any pictures or not Obiwo airport that time? I know who said light was off that particular time. It's the allegation. Until they say even if there was light out, it still doesn't give us evidence. There was light out. In fact, on the first, there was light out in my area. So what? It's still not evidence. It's still was it? Suspicion. Was it? It is alleged. I have concrete evidence. That's what. Did you read his press conference? Utie kakra. Sanokai was it? It was not suspicion. Was it? It is alleged, and I have concrete evidence. And bring the evidence, let us interrogate it. Help the security services to find out the root of this matter. You won't give us.
Joseph Laya and this congressional team member. That's it. Now, Doc, Dr. Sumokwati Fuku, a social commentator. Papa, share your in team for joy issue. Yes, necessity for me, a bow, a quaquachini, better to from beginning, ebe Prince Abriya ya arresting what that woman per the wagadan the woman send the city.
Anyway, maybe hasn't been arrested or has been invited.
Arrested.
He has been arrested.
Yes, please.
The boss Adiana shikakra.
We if papa Justin Kodua secretary to or say NIB currently at Honorable Team for Justice has to arrest him.
It could be minimum there.
Okay.
But he who alleges must always be allowed to prove.
Okay.
But are there national concern? Next will be you can say will be koka. It could show are there national concern. Maybe all the Rambo stars or Kochina. Then you are telling other reasonable bystanders say BBC I will
okay.
Very dangerous.
Okay, I think on fight
because some of them is very dangerous. Okay, said and some of them by uncle say see something, say something.
Yes.
Boy.
Yes.
A boy pa.
Yeah.
Nancy Enrechiana, I stand to be corrected, but Enrechiana Ashanti Regional National Security Chief Security of Ashanti Regional Friends Madame Fukrano.
Regional Reason.
No, security, national security. Commander retired Dabari. And then I said, Rametino, one of the radio stations said, Omotimia Kochinko Fubia, cable nibi, and will cut the side of baby, and was in for the mat tip of a boy and Montimichi. That is the spirit of nationalism. It is Ubi Bapti, Ubi, a cassette, Mehun Bibu and Alco, Nesibi and Yanokre. And I know now chise any pakrona. Oh boise information flow. Oh boy now oh stampede. Nibusa oh.
Yeah, that's a one say you who because we did too good public in the
me cocaine. Nessa no cra and also some cohum nessa no cra. Near Betchime dear. Next time who be beer. Maminka. Are you sure that is the good culture? Ye pese ye we are now. Mamincho Nancy, and you will be an account, and this boss Nancy, almost cocaine be a Cape Square, and NDC former parliamentary candidate bi almost over whatever $1 million in wealth how much me boana what ya na want nansi what say almost shape bi container kase mi so then cocaine any counterfeit sika dollar ne gold e woman much what ya na want nansi want so much obi a cocaine bibrinso na yim what ya na want enrechi ya boy ba kwa oko Nigeria ye ko che na we wonu mu what ya na want this out nyasa ne ma we na onye obi member of parliament make sure say el probia besi kutoka airport mienu first one must say koba ne pa yi so be den wa ba ko so say na taban ene besi ho che no say wanyang formation say alleged one use specifically
okay
say allegedly yes say buy because be a free ban countries ne free hall ban nyina ye countries be a drug prone areas into the free hall ban there na likely say sa adwedie nintina omde buy car a plane be see na ne ko badwo ama see have 13 days ba kwata ban ebubu ama see have be do say ama time be see no airport on so almost say 1 hour lights of eye and so light omo ye don be wie no so light airport dey nim say light dum ne 1 second crown generator na se for no eba e man ye adwuma but for the first time dum 1 hour omo say anso me dey me niwo
pedomo come
good
okay
so what the mission say it is sane ma we wo ha enye ofusu kwa hachi ne begina so be ya no national security concern afi na airport for the omo report bi ba o enka omo kra na first come be tro de ba no we be kan de ansa na kwa sam up
ba
America would about the pictures be a man for senior no crab to hold na se for no who are you protecting what are your fears allow the national security for no more interpret it to the latter na Ghana for who say April ne buy no e say ni ba ko ye medical medicine med you say ba befa the emergency we be neighbor other say before be kidney be akomo obi a nke maami vice
general
yari Yankopon ensan yari ntenta bi a onanka ba ni say on befa ani ko e bi a say akure ya obi atutu abone ni ana say we na ohia treatment bi a say the corner say for but bana wan tehwe sa ambulance be si wani mu ha people papam can say o nyina na ambulance be si why must do anymore? A month for one chain, dear number. Maybe so say ambulance a bisu ha. I say, be a cosso. Na people, a month for beginning. Dumukanea, you know, any penny be a peer for corners for a tree, among here. Do you give them room to speculate? Say, Akra baba fefe o me ona bibia to no na be me o te cameras na bibia to no na we ne enti wo panina o ha e na obepia begina bontena kan tro se me na me chief security o ase there be ambulance na ba ye no na nka e kwa amas na wenti hunu kwa na obegina ha ta fe ni a kire no kwa obetu akọ then you see everything see this
okay
but if you don't get explanation no be say this is what allow these people to probe
okay.
Say no cry, that is fine. Say no cry, then we move forward. But also you are preventing other people to give vital information next time.
About what evidence?
And the basana unum say nansam obitimi ko to say obi ewuda ho ana say bibi yobi obi ankon ho obi asuru so me ko me pese me nya baya mane but bia na ko betima say bu ni pakro no don't bring that culture of silence no e was system no mo. In a situation whereby I say you who send pennyphobia, yes, national security for Japan, dear animal, as a white dear animal, I could ready her, we are ready. And what if you have nothing to hide? What number? What number baby ding? Obiano ni bibia. Why do you have to hide? As I know, you know, Moku be them, Moku we call yes, Yakochi in Nasiford. Median team for your dear honorable, no, min kai and reading her. But I made the minimum say a bear a beer. Omu invite now some be fan say omra no bo omu no mo asese arrest ni too strong a word okay. Na say bloggers na say for ni politicians no tell you so words bia ayana anu ohye kakra enko ye arrest and answer visa minimum there minimum
okay
but I'll be happy say a be say you invite no ni bia obeboa no more further better information about adena or trend source krana
okay
so meet my trend source say ABC na katre me say you muhunu we yi boto bi free ho erupi koba no omututu ko ye kosesa no koba no mu na egu because erupi koba no bibia betimi akom enom kutu kosesa no bibia no na ade om say drugs no ewo mu ana om ko hene nye no kra be ko ne nye no kra next time I check ni wo ko hene no kra oboa oban no hwe de ye kan drugs asem om kan na say ye kan ebi no de be politics di agro no uncle so one hwe ye ene you say baby the red
yes
the essay Ghana for you to know are you happy red no is nothing but the byproduct of opium the idea cocaine I say no no the drugs in the back room ha target in your room ha the ko Europe and other countries and me ankwa e ko Google am say site any kroma na nkwara ni nyina ano no aboboro de da kwa ho na say oba no mind ubedi o man so na oba no anhwe yie na open so drugs ne say tu asete biom na nkura ne tigum no mu nyina no mo say the future of the youth no na e bleak. Number 2 so oba na betting ese nkura no ye ne university ne nim de betting no eye students no new school fees or akotwa bet time I so suya de no more discuss Ronaldo ni we dey when the first do one no I'm telling you the truth
school more
it's an open secret, you know. So for universities in that's what they are discussing.
And they say more chambers again. Yes,
to chacha or her ball can you or her their to chacha. It could be the tax at Tosu. Say, I'm managing a corner, Emma Dodonin Kotu now see because of voting as 2 years free. No Makoto. Not drugs sounds to be gum. What is the future of our youth? It's a serious issue. Very, very serious, as I say. Mu yi politics from near discussing ye. Me futu am dem awo for me ya awo for. Me dem parent kin say the econo enkoyi na chewbatna ho le tu bafu.
Not na na ho
tu bafu. Say oja ne homa politicians ne kwa dia. They will use him or her for their political sacrifice, get their votes, and allow you to do the encourape. Nkwane de ma omo ka oba be ma ofia do hia na say oba top ball, oba so DSTV so na we man chicken na we school kra anko bi anko mfa na ni bejiska we a good dad. But now want tete akra ni ye.
Okay.
Nti so be jai na drugs na begu na say hwede ye mutaka I like him so much. They say tinker. Omunko close baby on for tinker basis and crano essay or no be a metimacas why bold or say they should go and close that place. It's a very good move. But how close there's a drugs and one control drugs are air system. There will not be tinker based, but there will be tinkers moving. Over. So what you saw to the base but the supply no it is also and this forest minister and as a way of in his wisdom say or babe control the importation of excavators. So among from excavators Emma be source no oil no Emma Galamsey no enkoso or per excavator say me offer say per excavator akọ enu onya bi nto a obenya excavator akọ you have reduced it. So sometimes you check the source. So that approach and for it is very good. So to me implement it to the latter. That is very good. And you know drugs na bana omoka ho asem. Am politics be wo mu de. But men fa hu ense obi a wo hu na o ka bibi mu. Invite the person or your honorable man. Invite the person on fan information. Enya de be discussing radio MPP time. Yachi weapon we say time yachi weapon. DNA person your man.
As the baby sane mana.
DNA person your man. Yeah, destroy the youth of today. The youth of today, their future need bleak because of Nema Maboso Achreono. First, Pana drew a man for no ye be near marketing, mean to me modern radio, Kakranka Krabi. Band that dear air corner. He made it form and I'm calling Mudika made do no home. Natadi in our Rosa, what Natadia or the town order.
Yeah, so
drop out on Galamsey site. You go and see them, the drug menace now. It's too much. Let's find ways and means. I bet me. And yes, I will be something. Oh, question. Who the who will be uncountry now? Quite no man will be a slower. Or hina 1 tier for 2. And we didn't to ma Sabium Edukujum.
Okay, that's it. But remember when I came last week, now you have
clarified.
10 minutes in the fire in we Jumadi no 7 and Jumadi no I depa in Yamo edition the film about Bob by Obasoka Bibi.
Number say Doc Casano. Say me Casano. Me Casano. I'm a decaka. Say first of all, assembly by no. Nanke say honorable. Say me ameti here. Coming comedia. I was saying say pese and your politics now.
Very good.
Yes.
Say and I'm just a politician. Now they play to the gallery.
Yes.
I didn't let a crowd more issue. Let na sefana. Didn't say ba.
Yes. Until one call. I know call media. Non-government didn't be responding because there were things that they thought it was just or kind of say. He went on and told any media house making about, and they called him to come to President Tiano. No, it's not true. In fact,
you papa kwachu, onam kwachu press ofusu, ebe make comment say o ma invite no say omrani ada ka so be invite ni ade one man. O say una wo kasa mama mpanyini. By baby admisi ye ne sa company ni obi oda no. We use any communicate be say na happen wa enti be say net here the amount for abi buru e sha net here na sentesa but identity na won consulting friend say friend say
de say
but the Kwachi Ofosu is whatever he's doing the service to the NDC government
and
no he say on your fan say communication opre hu bebre so we nya abotre oni obi en compete take your time enye bibia adibi wo ese wo hena no adibi wo ese o chiamia no asemi wo ese wo ya no so announcement bi okra wo ko mbiki an obi enti baby on beti free mami ya akra we so na say
enti I
should be very very careful.
I believe that
the matron is sorry say papa no edumrika ko radio ko media no ko ye we na se form na president una the father of the nation. We have a big heart, big chest. Woji niamani be brave emene. The amount for the president atem. O man penida da at Kufuado Kufuo atamel
ahokra na mebe.
Me chese penida do abetrans Mahama. Fine gentleman. But be bio man what tin nyina anopa bia on brifu no niam akoso nyina. But be obobu nani egu. Okaso wo di nyina etia.
Do you know what happened?
Enti we na akoso na woyo man oye omrehse ni aka we odi akwa abontina edede na so from. You handle it calmly. Fire and fire is share ejale tum. You handle calmly. Nyama my advice on. But you handle calmly. Say abenya political twist. I'm MPP General Secretary de Koto. Yes. This is supposed to be security issues. I'm a former why should it be the substance of the case na Nkasano? I said the substance of the allegation na be MPP NDC. There be obisi elupra bisi ho. Elupra no bisi ho no osusu say e di nubone ni sikabone in the buy. Yate security for airport for omo hwe omo 2 weeks 3 weeks omo form report emetudwa report ni ba omo ye report no ti said the ot oral say whatever no they will be inviting omo be free papa no and na say for omo na omo ye no wie na report ni ba bontena no we read bi no say oh the era osofo ne kan ye no na nya no kore anasa na bibi kakra omo na omo chirichiri mama ntiase aye. That is how you govern. So we near be we are. It's not election period. Election period, they are this election political issues. Yeah. But there's the time I will buy 3 months of crime, then you are still behaving, say you're on campaign platform. You are not on campaign platform, for God's sake. You are governing. Governing is different from campaigning. I think I
want to know me, I was just giving you the issues I caused. After we received that on news in a press conference on the 1st of this month. And I think the President Tisano no issue a directive to the security agents, NACOB, BNI, and all that to do interim investigation. Omuya interim investigation, they say they gave the government feedback with details. And you know, when they give the government back and brief the president, then he authorized for, he was still talking. The man was still talking. They invited him. In fact, yes, they invited him to come in the quiet. He refused. They wrote a letter to my minority leader through him to ask him to come. Because they know the process. They could have written to speaker, but they just wanted, they thought it's not any big deal. So come and let's give us anything we can base on to do further investigation. He didn't come. Then they briefed the president. And the president authorized his spokesperson to brief the nation and give details of what, because the man was still insisting.
Yeah. Structure.
Yeah.
Baby, I didn't happy. Yeah. So, airport one, Enkasai, Ebimon Penny, Ekasibia, Ima, Secamla. See a man of was set, bring time about for more, and a boo set time about Bastille Hole. Nina idea, come and beat my Kachamia this year. By all this
and I am saying that after the president has authorized and they did program, they briefed him back. The airport company, everybody did the briefing to the president.
Let me chip in 1 second.
Yeah.
Onu said they did all that. President did a very good job. By that time, now information minister and I say a friend is
communication minister.
Communication.
Felix.
No. Go and check the chronicle. Go and check the chronology of the whole thing. I will not say things I don't know.
Also,
Okasai and
before
the president, we say. Anyway,
the president. I'll give you the date when the president authorized the investigation, and the day Felix came back to speak.
No, came back is different.
No, I'm saying that after the all that is all that a year. After the president has authorized and they did
encantement. Obekantan said I didn't get the
operate too much.
Anyway, I can give you the date on this. Time in anyhow. I will give you everything. Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah. Joy news for just recently. Oh, and they say recently, just this Saturday. Yeah.
Issue nabano. Maybe open ko biya na me chi.
Yeah.
Ni Facebook wo ne de afanyoma kensi na MPP for be nyina me monitor. Say me nya update through NDC4. Felix omampanyi na ama yi nyina me monitor. But okasa first. Say na abano.
Papa Kasa on the first.
Yeah, I will call raising of parliament. Say na equire grow ni say nyensa de no. And na fellas e be make comment and Solomon penny directive ni ba. What's up with chiremu?
Oh no, I have that one as a
fact. Anyway. I'll give this. So the point is that the Mikanko Yuin said it was supposed to be when the president has given directive, the corporate. He didn't say they are forcing you to come and say some corporate in collaboration with this MP. Let us get to the bottom of the matter. They called him several times.
Do you know say your committee in your commission?
Yeah.
Commission of inquiry. So 2 minutes a high court.
Yeah.
We in a very serious issue. So Peniati Commission of Inquiries, they will invite the honorable. He have no this occasion say uncle.
Oh, but I'm also saying that when the security understand
commission of this, they invite one Udimrikana Ubeko. So that's the seriousness of the whole this thing. Committee Ben we invited.
Please, with all due respect, you cannot just set up a committee or commission without preliminary investigation, and that is what they were trying to establish. Do you understand? You can't just somebody speak in the media, you just set up. No, how is it done? No. Somebody spoke in the media. He didn't give you any. Please. We all know whether somebody was killed, murder. You still have to get.
Oh yeah, for that one. Yeah.
Understand the process.
That's fine. Please, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
But one thing is, on say, we are paying now. Any be better also, and maybe I should know who go so.
Anyway,
so I don't know when the womb. It's time now. It's my sorry.
Matthias.
Me mo be 1 minute. Yan fast and out now. Yan so. My memory now. You have a pa a black foreign minister say. Obia we here for na baba engage wo Galamsey bia no e be deport on back ukrum 1 minute na
yes they are some way they soon entumi fan kan here the American say he's in charge of foreign affairs and the laws and say mining laws say who breach mining they should take you through court of the country or the host nation na court ndi wasem. But the administrative from Interior Minister and say the number of people they arrest is so large, sometimes 800. You can't, if you want to take them through our court, where they will even be detained will be a problem. And that is the reason why they are deporting them. So your system has to be in a such that they are foreigners. They are foreigners. These people are foreigners. And I will breach UN conventions on human rights. You can't put somebody to be sleeping outside because you want to. He is being engaged in Galamsey. The repatriation is not the best, but for now, since the numbers are large, you don't have the numbers, even the court. Now that they are going to set up an expedite court, I think so. For the interim, no, I think that is the only way. I'm okay.
Joe, you need to help your party and also help your people. Because if it wasn't good yesterday, it shouldn't be good today.
Okay.
Almost Ashawan, this how I been. Yeah. China, you Safumaf.
Yes.
Ma a deporto na. Omukasara ni yanfa na ntu wasi ni nutuma na Ghana and for so be na Ghana it was very, very bad statement. It wasn't good at all. Kasha wan call you no osako factory by some between ansa na echi ni bio nti satisfied president no to say China for any way for no ba ni asa amomoko because na say Euro Muntaka say otime deport 106 or 100 and something amomoko back. Is that punishment punitive enough? It is a minimum universe. Yet China for now. Galamsey site. What is be some of them you see them eating. So what we security for now. Very, very discouraging the security men. So we had the barry moon as a form and the namun as if for no more coaches uncle for no buy no do matana air condition bus, no the Moko airport, no matana air condition plane, now do Aquam Kroma, no, num was a crouton, Euro hope you credit my body to your cono. He's a very fine gentleman. Put my body to your cono, and as if for no women, now do Banon buy any do Kroma. Are you sure it's enough? No. I was a punishment. Are you sure it's enough? But you know, tell those in charge, say, Galamsey fighting, they should demonstrate for Ghanaians to see, say, they are ready to fight Galamsey. Okay. So Ghana for Huna, they will support them. Okay. Simple. But the echoes is here and there. Omuya who say, a change over. Na blue for no, almost say just blue ne too. Omo, ya change you omo. I might say in green for no so able to. When it happens that way, and boy me no me no you know. So tell those in authority say a national issue. Okay. They should approach it in that way. Yemra necessary. So we be here environmental degradation, the punishment. Said, read it to the person, punish the person. Okay. But that's it. Yeah, the best SHOWDOWN Kumasi online TV and Friends of Ken TV. Yeah, but that Dr. Solomon Kwatin Fuku Ase, we social commentator. But that my beginning no my nyani ye mo fa nche me pa wonkasa emfama ye NPP misemo. We social commentator. Madam mana emwa nyina Joseph Laye and this communication team member on so otimi kam. Did not for danso
yɛbɛda producer ha na ase ne ada yɛ Manuel so ase wɔ emisa so contribute de ma the boy na de no direct de ma yɛ yɛnhyia da se fiera na yɛntoa so akopɔ ka mo onyam kɛse yɛka mo nyam maba.
Burkina Faso has just made history. President Ibrahim Traoré has announced that all taxes on businesses, salaries, and foreign investments will be eliminated, turning the country into Africa's first tax-free nation. In his powerful statement, Traoré declared, "For too long, my people have struggled under heavy taxes while foreign corporations drained Africa's wealth. From today, Burkina Faso will be the land of financial freedom. No more taxes, only prosperity." Why did Traoré take this bold step? Attracting global investors. With zero taxes, Burkina Faso is expected to become a magnet for billionaires, tech companies, and entrepreneurs worldwide. Empowering citizens. Workers will keep 100% of their earnings, while businesses will grow without financial restrictions. Ending Western control. Traoré believes that taxation has been a tool of neocolonialism, keeping African nations dependent on foreign aid. Western leaders are furious. The European Union and the US Treasury Department are outraged, warning that Burkina Faso is now a financial black hole that will destroy the Western-controlled tax system. A leaked US government memo states, "If Africa adopts a tax-free system, global corporations will abandon us and shift their wealth to Burkina Faso. This is an economic threat. Elon Musk and billionaires are moving to Burkina Faso." The announcement has already caught the attention of top billionaires like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and African business tycoons, who are now considering moving their headquarters to Burkina Faso. Musk tweeted, "A tax-free African nation? This is revolutionary. Might build a Tesla factory there." How will Burkina Faso survive without taxes? Many are asking, how will the country function if there are no taxes? Traoré has an answer. Wealth from natural resources, gold, uranium, and rare minerals, will fully fund public services. A booming private sector will create millions of jobs, making Burkina Faso an African Dubai. Foreign investments and tourism will skyrocket, bringing in more money than taxes ever could. African nations are inspired. Is this the start of a financial revolution? Following Traoré's move, several African leaders have expressed interest in studying Burkina Faso's tax-free model. Some say this could mark the beginning of Africa's economic independence from Western financial systems. What's next? The first tax-free business licenses will be issued next month. Western nations are considering economic sanctions to stop this trend. Billionaires from around the world are flying to Burkina Faso to explore new opportunities. One thing is clear, Traoré is rewriting the rules, and the world is not ready for it. Do you think a tax-free Africa is the future? Let us know your thoughts.